I like cooking ribs, but it's hard to find a decent cut of ribs here. The Filipino butchers usually cut real close to the bone and they leave like no meat. So you get ribs and it's just bone and maybe some fat. But this was at S&R. It's got a decent amount of meat still on it. Had to trim off a little of the too much fat. I'll leave some fat, but not mass quantities. And before you cook it, you've got to peel this membrane off, otherwise it is tough when you eat it. To peel this membrane off, you use a dull knife, or what we used at Chili's, because I used to cook for Chili's back when they very first got the baby back ribs. We used a screwdriver, but it was bought brand new and used only for ribs. My screwdrivers here are not going on my food. So you use a dull knife and just go right up on the bone, not on the meat part, but on the bone, and get underneath it, and it peels off. It's a real thin membrane. It's easy to peel off, and if you don't peel it off, the ribs are going to be extra tough. Generally, I marinate the ribs, but I'm going to go ahead and do these like we used to at Chili's. I just have a spice mix that I've rubbed into it. I would recommend a pressure cooker, but I don't have one. So we're going to steam it. Steaming it works. Pressure cooker I think is better and faster. But we're going to steam this for a while. I'm not sure how long. We'll get back and find out. I just checked the internal temperature and it's over 180. All you're really looking for as far as cooking goes is like, 140, 160 internal temperature. Don't hit the bone, you get a wrong reading. But it's been 30 minutes, and as far as cooking temperature goes, it is done. But what I'm really going for is fall off the bone tender. This is where the pressure cooker would come in, and it would be done like 20-30 minutes. It's done. The pressure cooker does it a lot better, but the steamer works. But I go for between an hour and a half. I was reading online before, and some people say 30 minutes, which does get it to a cooked temperature. Others say do it for like 3 hours because you want it like super falling off. That seemed a little too long. Depending on the ribs, I do it, like I said, between an hour and a half usually. It kind of depends on each individual rack of ribs. So it's been 30 minutes. I'll check them again in 30 minutes and see if they're done. I wish I had a pressure cooker. That was an hour and a half. It is just super soft and flaking apart, which is exactly what you want. I don't want to poke at it too much because I don't want to break it any. But I mean, it's just, I may have to break that one off and taste it. Oh, that's too hot. Whew. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that's good. We will put it on the grill and put some barbecue sauce on it, and it will be good. It's already cooked, being steamed or through the pressure cooker, whatever you have. But it's always good to finish it off on the grill, get some good grill marks on it, you get some better flavor. Good excuse to put barbecue sauce on it. Be careful not to turn it too many times, because if it is properly tender, it will start falling apart. So you only want to cook it like a few minutes on each side. They have what they call the street corner barbecue, but they don't understand what we call barbecue. It's a little different. Both are good, but they're different. So this looks like it's going to be good. It just peels right off. Oh yeah. That is good. Enjoy your day in paradise.